Most of the time, us developers focus on writing code, creating new features, fixing bugs, but there's a whole thing that comes after that. And that's where DevOps comes in. At a simple level, DevOps is everything that happens after you've written your code. It's how your code gets built, how it gets deployed, how it runs in an environment, and how it runs in production. So the typical flow would look something like this. When you push up your code, it first goes through a pipeline. This is where your code is tested and is built into something that can run. Then it gets deployed, and this is where it actually is sent to an environment to run. That environment, of course, can be a test or staging environment or a production environment. So when something goes wrong, it's usually somewhere in this process. Maybe the pipeline fails, the deployment breaks, or something works locally but not in that specific environment. And if you don't understand what's going on here, then it might be hard to figure it out. And this is where DevOps tools and concepts come in. Things like CI/CD pipelines, like we discussed before, it tests and builds your code. Infrastructure, which is where your app is actually running. Containers, which is how your app is packaged. And monitoring, which is how you know if something's broken. These are all part of making sure your code works beyond your machine. You don't need to be a DevOps engineer to care about this, but if you understand what a deployment actually is, what's actually happening, what an environment is, then it's really going to help you as a developer to really grow. It will deepen your knowledge and you'll be able to investigate when something goes wrong a lot better. And actually, a lot of developers don't know what these things actually mean. If you want to deepen your DevOps knowledge, I've kicked off a new series starting with Docker containers versus Docker images, so check it out. But other than that, I'll see you next time.